Elastomeric impression material, GPT-9. Elastomer, a polymer that has a glass transition temperature that is below its surface temperature, usually room temperature. These materials are characterized by low stiffness and extremely large elastic strains. Elastomeric impression material, a group of flexible chemical polymers that are either chemically or physically cross-linked. Generally, they can be easily stretched and rapidly recover their original dimensions when applied stresses are released. Ideal requirements: sufficiently fluid to adapt to the oral tissues, viscous enough to be contained in a tray, able to transform, set, into a rubbery or rigid solid in the mouth in a reasonable time, less than 7 minutes. Resistant to distortion or tearing when removed from the mouth. Dimensionally stable long enough to allow one or more casts to be poured. Biocompatible. Cost-effective in terms of time as well as the expense of the associated processing equipment. Classification. Elastomeric impression materials are of 4 types according to the chemical nature of the material. Polysulfide. Silicon rubbers, condensation curing type. Silicon rubbers, addition curing type. Polyether. Factors affecting working and setting time. Increase in temperature, viscosity and humidity decreases working and setting time. Polysulfides. First synthetic elastomeric impression material. Also known as MERCAPTAN or THIOKOL. Base paste, polysulfide copolymer with terminal and pendantiol, shush groups, 80 to 85%, plasticizer, di-N-butylphthalate, inert filler possible chalk or titanium dioxide 16 to 18%. Catalyst paste, PeBO2, other alternative oxidizing agent 60 to 68%, sulfur -0.5%, inert oil paraffin type, di-N-butylphthalate. Properties. Working time 4 to 7 minutes. Setting time 7 to 10 minutes. Colder climates treat a drop of water accelerates the reaction. Lowest viscosity. Excellent reproduction of details. Dimensional stability. Percent contraction, at 24 hours, 0.40% minus 0.45% shrinkage is due to loss of polymerization byproducts such as water. Condensation silicone. First type of silicone impression material. Also known as conventional silicone. The setting occurs in room temperature, so called as RTV silicones, room temperature vulcanization. Paste alpha-omega hydroxylterminated polydimethyl siloxane, liquid silicon copolymer. Liquid alkyl silica, tetraethyl silicate tin compound, dibutyl tin dilaurate, tin octote. Inert filler, silica. Properties. Working time 5 to 4 minutes. Setting time 6 to 8 minutes. Tear strength 2300-2600 N per meter. Percent contraction at 24 hours 0.38 minus 0.60% polymerization and evaporation of the alcohol. Hydrophobic. Can be electroplated with silver and copper. Stiffer and harder than polysulfide. Addition silicon. Also known as polyvinyl siloxane or vinyl polysiloxane. Base paste, poly-methyl hydrogen siloxane, other siloxane copolymers, fillers colloidal silica 35 to 75%. Accelerator, divinyl polysiloxane copolymers, platinum salt, chloroplatinic acid, palladium, retarders, fillers. Properties. Working time 2 to 4 minutes. Setting time 4 to 6.5 minutes. Tear strength 1/500-4300 N per meter. Percent contraction 0.14 minus 0.17%. Pseudoplastic. Exhibits lowest permanent distortion. Polyether. First elastomer to be developed primarily to function as an impression material. Base paste, large tube, amine-terminated copolymer, inert filler silica, plasticizer phthalate. Catalyst paste, small tube, ester derivative of aromatic sulfonic acid, inert filler, silica, plasticizer phthalate. Properties. Working time 3 minutes. Setting time 6 minutes. Tear strength 1/800-4800 N per meter. Percent contraction 0.19 to 0.24%. Least amount of distortion. Pseudoplastic. Biocompatibility, contact dermatitis.